Okay, so I have recreated Arlen, Texas in the New Crest neighborhood. The hill house was built by someone else, and I downloaded it from the gallery and then did some updating to it. All the rest of the houses and lots I built myself. Next door is Gribble's Supernuisance foam. It won't even actually fit on there. It cuts it off, it's too long. Boom hauer, Daethian. I'm working on Strickland's, like this is my current project, it's not done. There's where Lucky and Luann live. Sugarfoot, Strickland Propane, the Arlen Gun Club, the New Age Healing Center and fireworks stand on the end, and then John Redcorn's camper. And we'll start by looking up close at the hill house. Alright, so here's the front of the house. The backyard. Hank's truck. Most of my updating was in the garage because inside the garage was not set to match exactly like the house. I also put in a doggy door for Ladybird. Alright. So there's Hank's garage. I did have the washer and dryer out here, the green set from the show, but it generates so much dirty laundry. It drives me insane. Like, it's bad enough I have to do laundry in my real life. I don't want to do it in the game. So I took it back out. And then we have the, let's go up this way so we can see a little bit better. There's Peggy's office in the closet. And I just enlarged that tank to make it look like a water heater. Bathroom. The master bath off of Hank and Peggy's bedroom. There's Ladybird. Closet. Bobby's room. There aren't any troll dolls in the game, so there's no troll dolls in there. We have the den where Luann is sleeping. Living room. And the breakfast area, kitchen. Oh look, something's flooding. Super, super, super. And then the dining room. I'm gonna turn on this way so you can see some of the other decor. So this is about as accurate as it can get within the actual game. I don't do any custom mods or anything like that. I just use some of the BB codes to size things up and down. Alright, there's the hill house. Alright, now we're at the Gribble House. And this is one of the lots where the size of the lot constrained me some. Not all the lots are the same size in Sims 4. So I wasn't able to do the full front yard. So there's no place to put like a garden hose and stuff out here like we normally see. But we did get the hot tub is back here, the shed, and of course the ridiculous tower that Dale built is also back here. And then his garage. Alright, so we'll take the roof down and we'll have a look inside. I will tell you that Dale's basement is probably my greatest achievement to date. I'm pretty freaking proud of the basement. Why are the lights not on? Stupid. So there's Dale's garage. Dale's house was really hard for me to figure out because we only see the door to the basement like one time. And it took me a long time to figure out how to place it so it made sense. So over here we have Joseph's room, and then there's a spare room here. In the early seasons up until Dale and John Redcorn split, or not Dale, Nancy and John Redcorn split up, Dale and Nancy don't sleep together. So I just like built this extra small little room for Dale to sleep in. And then there's the bathroom, living room, Dale and Nancy's bedroom, her closet, her bathroom, and then of course their kitchen. And we'll turn it around and go this way so you can see. Again, everything's matched as closely as possible to the show for as much accuracy as possible. So right there in the garage is the stairs down to the basement. Alright, so let's go down and check out this basement. I'm pretty proud of how I did this basement. It may be slightly disturbing how much time I put into this, but so it's even got the extra room here that we only see him doing pull-ups in the doorway one time, but so I made like an extra like a bunker down there, which I think that might also have a bed in it. Did I put a bed down there? Can't remember. Yeah, I did put a bed down there too. So it's like Dale's panic room below his basement. So there's his desk with all of his spy equipment, his turtle tank, his chemicals, security camera, storage, and the lockers, paint. These are supposed to represent his chemicals. And then there's an actual computer over there in the corner that I added to it so that he would have a computer down here, a real one, because this surveillance stuff doesn't actually have a usable computer in it. But yeah, so there's Dale's basement. Again, I did have the washer and dryer down here because we see that in one episode where I think Nancy's on top of the washer or the dryer and looking out the window, but it was hard to figure out where that was at, and also tired of the laundry. So I ended up taking it back out, but I did have that down here for a while. Alright, now we're looking at the Supernussenphone house. I chose to build the version with the pool, so I moved the garage door to the end. Oh, I'm missing fence over here. I don't remember if their house has fence all the way around on that side. Maybe it doesn't. Okay. This is another one that was really challenging to figure out. Like, we see a lot of the kitchen and the living room, but the way the bedrooms lay out, and obviously Connie's room is supposed to be facing into Bobby's room. Another time that I just like at times wanted to pull my hair out trying to figure out how these rooms were really supposed to be laid out. Alright, so here's their kitchen. Door leading out back. Living room with the jukebox. Why is the picture hanging over? And their furniture changes. In one season it's blue, and then later it's like tan and neutral, so I had to pick one of those to stick with. Then this is the den, which we do see in the episode where Min's dad comes to visit, the karaoke one. So I set that next to their bedroom. So this is Con and Min's bedroom. There's their bathroom. This is the main bathroom that we see Bobby in when Bobby falls down and sees the name on the toilet of those low flow toilets. They do still have their laundry room. And then the hallway outside of Connie's bedroom. And then the hallway leading out into their garage. They have bicycles and stuff out in their garage. The pool area, I can't look. See, there's laundry out here. The laundry just never ends when you have a washer and dryer. And there's laundry in Connie's room, and Connie would never have laundry on her floor. But I've got the furniture as close as I can get it, along with her posters on her wall, all around her room. We do see quite a bit of her room. It's just hard to figure out the layout sometimes of where all this stuff was supposed to go. At first I had this room as a guest room for Lyoma, but then Min tells her that, oh, that sofa that you sleep on pulls out. So she didn't actually have a guest room. So in the episode where she's folding laundry, I don't know what room she's supposed to be in. So I ended up just sticking with the den that we see when Con is laying on the floor in there. I tried to give it a slightly more authentic feel too, for the way they have their kitchen set up different than the Americans. A little more Laotian. Alright, now we're at Boomhauer's house. There's his hot tub. And again, because of the lot situation, he's got like this little tiny driveway. Big side yard, but little tiny driveway. I guess I could have maybe spun it on the lot, but then it wouldn't be facing across the street like I wanted it to be. So there are complications. I don't know why none of my lights are working, just because I'm in build mode. I guess I could put it in live mode, but there's his garage, which we do see some of in one episode. And the car options are really limited in Sims 4, so I just had to pick something. This is supposed to represent his tanning bed in his bedroom. And then, of course, the nod to the final episode where we see his ranger badge. I put that on the wall. There's his bathroom done in black and white and red. And yes, those are Star Wars flags. Some empty rooms here because we just don't know what is in all of those rooms. I have not finished. Oh no, that one has a desk in it. And then I think that is just supposed to be like a hallway area going into this other bedroom. Because I don't think he has just like a one bedroom house. That wouldn't really make any sense. But his room isn't in the front. We see through the front door his bed back here in at least one episode. So I know his bedroom is back there. And then when the Canadians are there, we see a little bit more of the living room. Got the car art on the wall, his stereo, his fish tank, his TV, his plants, and then he has the really nice little dining area, the wine on the table, the wine chiller on the wall, get the wine decor, and then just a regular table in the center of his kitchen. Let's turn around this way. And then we can see that that leads out into the hot tub area. It's hard to see everything from the top down, and when you have some of the walls up, you can't see. There we go. So there's his fancy bathtub and the candles. That feels like very Boomhauer, right? We see a little bit of his bathroom in the episode where they get lice from Bill. And he does have a black and white sort of bathroom, so I use that as my basis for his bathroom. Alright, I'm going to try doing Bill's house in live mode and see if the lights will at least come on. It is nighttime, but maybe the house will be a little bit better. So this is Bill Dotrieve's house. And he's got laundry in the backyard, because we did see him hanging up dresses, remember, when he was having his Lenore meltdown. Nothing too special on the outside, though. Bill's house is pretty plain Jane. Alright, he's got laundry in the living room, which is pretty typical of Bill. The dead plant in the corner. There's his little TV. His entryway. His small dining room area. Nothing in it. The closet. We know he has closets because he's digging stuff out of the closets in one episode. And then his very kind of grubby kitchen area. Leads out onto his back patio. We have another closet here off the living room. The bathroom that we get to see pretty well in the episode where they dance with the dogs, and he has the Rottweiler that tries to kill him in the bathroom. And again, we only see Bill's bedroom. There's his laundry room right there. Inside there. We only see Bill's bedroom a couple of times. So I've done the best I can here. But when Carl moves in, Carl obviously has a bed somewhere. So I had to come up with another room for Carl. So I put that back here right off of the garage. So this would be the room that the ex-principal sleeps in when he moves in with Bill for a while. Now we're at Luann and Lucky's house. This was another hard one. I like take pictures of the TV while I'm watching the show to give me layout ideas and to help me like track where stuff is at. And this house was another one that was just like all over the place. They have their pool in the backyard, the barbecue grill, and then the garage. Their garage is pretty basic. Oh, Lucky just left the hot dogs on the ground. Super. Dude. Like, goes away. Jesus. Just make hot dogs and leave them on the ground. Alright, so there's their entryway there. And the couch. There is no wolf picture in The Sims, so I had to use a bear. Their kitchen. The desk that we see. Here is Gracie's room. And then Lucky and Luann's bedroom. Their bathroom. Nail polish and stuff in there. Mirror. There's an episode where we see Luann next to the mirror. And Gracie's little adorable nursery room. They have a little dining room too, but the way their front door is set up, you have to go through the kitchen to get in there. Like, this doesn't open into the foyer is the only way I could figure out how to make that work. But that's their little dining area. But they don't use it, obviously. Just the two of them. And then their laundry room is tucked in here also. Because we do see a wall, but we don't ever see what's behind it. So I ended up making that their laundry. I don't think they can actually get in there, which is fine. because I've already told you how I feel about laundry. Alright, so there's Lucky and Luann's place. I'm not even sure. Lucky's like the only one home. It's 4 a.m. Where's Luann? They don't have a baby yet. Oh, that's right, that's right. They haven't met yet. I haven't been playing them. So Luann is still living with the Hills at this point. And Lucky is living in the house that Luann technically is renting and buying. And I tried to build Lucky's house in Belcher's Grove, but we don't see enough of it for me to be able to put together an entire house. So I gave up on that. What have they done to Sugarfoot's? Sugarfoot? Yes, this is my interpretation of Sugarfoot's. This was pretty fun to build too. I even made sure that I included the dumpster out back where Debbie kills herself by shooting herself when she falls in. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that. Hopefully by now you surely you have. I think it looks pretty close to the one in the show. I mean, minus the sawdust on the floor, which I don't know if there's actually like a sawdust option. There might be a dirt one, but I don't think there's sawdust. So there's the front entrance and the hostess station, the trains around the top, all the seating, obviously, and then there's the like the barbecue area where, oh, what is his name? The cook. I can't think of the cook's name now. Anyway, where they serve the meat, the smoker. This is supposed to represent the smoker right here. Fountain, cash register, and then down here I put you around the hall into the bathrooms and then back into the main part of the kitchen. There's not much in the main part of the kitchen because they have like all the appliances and stuff out there, so there's minimal stuff in there. I gave them like retro basin tile sinks, rustic sinks, to kind of keep with the rustic theme of Sugarfoot. Strickland Propane. This was another one that was frustrating to build inside. In some seasons or episodes, Hank is sitting in the main area, and in some episodes, he's in his office. So, and I also kind of struggled finding a good sign. There's not a lot of good signs in Sims 4, I feel like. Let's take a look at the lot. We got the propane tanks. The best I can do for propane tanks out here anyway. There's where you wipe the tanks. Head to feet. Foot to head, everybody's dead. And then just one of the big trucks out here and some other parts and whatnot. Alright, let's go back to the main area and look at the sales floor with all the grills and then the employees' desks sitting up here. This is the layout that they had. I can't remember the guy's name, the one that was like making all the inappropriate jokes all the time. That's what she said. That's the layout that I used for their desks here. Bulletin boards, utensils, some more tanks in the corner, spare pipes and fittings, cash register, more grills. We got Wagner Imperials, Wagner Char Kings, you name it. The whole Wagner line is here. Oh, and somebody put trash in the middle of the floor. These are supposed to represent parts and things too, also. This is Hank's office. There's no picture of anybody shaking hands, so I chose that one. I figured Hank would like a Western photo. He's got the calendar, his coat hanging there, and then, you know, his high school football awards. Here's the break room. Bathrooms are here. storage room, supply closet here, and then at the end of the hall we have Buck's office. With he had windows looking out into the yard. The lunchroom is kind of a tight squeeze. I redid this several times trying to get the layout right, and then I had Hank's office in a whole different place because in one of the seasons it appears to be in a different place. You will literally go crazy if you try to make this match every single episode you watch. But I think this is a pretty accurate representation, and wouldn't you like to work here? I even like took the time to put a bunch of just random stuff on the shelves in the storage room. I'm all for making this as authentic as I possibly can. And Buck does own this as his property. I'm not going to show you his house because I'm like just still working on it, and there's not a lot to go on, so I don't think you'll be as impressed with Buck and Liz's house. But let's go on next to, let's do the Arlen Gun Club next. All right, here we are at the Arlen Gun Club. This is the last thing I built, I think, before the Strickland house. And I didn't originally intend to build this, but I had a few open lots, and I'm like, well, how can I like finish out the full Arlen experience? I thought, well, we need the gun club, right? So there's the front of the gun club, and then there's the shooting range out back with some tables and stuff to shoot at, and then I gave them like a hill to shoot into. It's a pretty simple building, so this will be quick. Come in the front door, we've got the cash register to the side there, the machine that I believe sells beer and pop, table, sink, trash can, the lockers, coffee table, couch. How we see it in most of the episodes where we're in the gun club. Pretty basic building. Dale Gribble, President, Arlen Gun Club. Alright, now we're at Shiny Pines at John Redcorn's trailer slash camper. I did take a little bit of license here and put in outdoor bathrooms and showers, because I feel like if he's sort of in a campground area, he would have access to those. And his camper is so small. To make it easier to play, I included those. We've got his grill outside, his bird feeders, clothesline, firewood, wind chimes, and then just like basic trailer. Nothing crazy on the outside because it is just a trailer. There's a way in the game to build on like a boat trailer, but I already had all of this built before I figured that out, and I wasn't able to figure out how to like transfer it over there, and I wasn't going to rebuild it, so it doesn't actually have wheels under it. So in the back we have his bedroom. Then we have a spa room. I know he only had the chair, but this is the setup I built before I built the separate New Age Healing Center, so I gave him a full-fledged massage room in a camper. And then here's the living room area. And then his little tiny kitchen. Like, we only see in the episode where Dale is hiding in the bathroom, but it's like a tiny little RV bathroom. And there's no way to make a bathroom that small and still functional in The Sims. So he's got the outside stuff. But we do have his furniture, his TV, table, it's a livable space. You can actually play in here. And he can give massages and cure headache. His massage area is very nice. I believe his bed was blue. I'm not sure now why I went with the red. I think his bedspread was blue and he had those weird lights over it. Like the floodlights. Less exacting than what I normally am, I suppose. So the New Age Healing Center is here and the fireworks stand is here, but I have to actually stop and change lots to show you around those. But that'll be our final one. Alright, here we are now at the New Age Healing Center. It even has the sweat lodge in the back that I built. And then on this end, we have, come on, the fireworks stand. Alright, let's drop down. I took a lot of artistic license with the inside of the healing center because we don't really see a lot of it. Oh, I don't mean to make you like dizzy. There's the main lobby. Herbs on the wall, the cash register, some drinks, the certification, files. Then you go down the hall into the individual rooms. Some of the rooms just have massage chairs in them. There's a bathroom, and then this one has a hot tub type jet tub in it, shower area, like a locker room sort of, but where you can soak and do like a mud soak. And then this one has a regular massage table in it. Lots of candles, towels, lotions, nice lighting. Little ottoman with some candles on it. That's a locker to put your stuff in. Mirror in the bathroom. Speakers for the soft jazz spa music that plays in all of these places. He's got a little cooler here. Native American basket, a bench. Oh, it looks like I somehow like accidentally dropped my floor down. Oopsie. There we go. Oh, it's that way in here too. How did I do this? Don't mind me fixing my stuff. I gotta come back and fix this. My floor isn't level. And then here is inside of the sweat lodge. I put a fire pit in there, and then it's got a curtain over the doorway where you come in, and logs to sit, so you can have a sweat lodge experience. And the fireworks stand is pretty self-explanatory, I think. Just shelves full of fireworks. You can't see some of the shelves because of the way I had to mount them up there, but there are shelves up there. And then a stool that he sits on. Alright, that is my King of the Hill neighborhood Sims 4. I don't know how far I can back this out. So there's the Arlen Gun Club, the New Age Healing Center, John Redcorn's camper, Strickland Propane, and that's all you can see of the neighborhood from this view. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun building these, and I'm still tweaking and working on them. Obviously I need to do some more work in there, and if I ever finish Buck Strickland's house, I'll do a walkthrough of that one too at some point.